Tanisha Nicole here, and today I just wanted to bring you guys a first impressions video on this Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I am currently wearing it right now, and I do have this shade Chestnut. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on the foundation, please keep watching. I'm going to do an application, or I guess an application demo portion of the video, and then at the end it'll be my final thoughts. So if you're interested in knowing my opinion, then just keep watching. I just went ahead and pinned my hair back out of my face so that I can apply the foundation with no problem. This is the shade Chestnut, so I already primed my face and everything, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and see how this foundation does have a pump. I feel like foundations who don't have a pump tend to waste a lot of product, so it's very good that they gave us a pump. So I'm just gonna pump out. It seems to be very thick, so I'm gonna pump out an amount like this, and we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna apply it with my beauty blender because I'm just a beauty blender type of chick. Like, I love the way that this is really thick. I love the way that beauty blenders apply foundation. To me, it just comes off like very flawless looking. So yeah, let's just go ahead. This is some thick stuff. I hope this is the right, I hope that this is the right shade. I really hope it is. I feel like Chestnut has a little bit of a orange reddish undertone. So I like the coverage so far. Like, it appears to be okay, but I feel like, I hope this doesn't leave me looking like a Smurf. I feel like I'm gonna look like a Smurf in a second, like really orangey. This foundation kind of reminds me of, like, as far as shade wise, reminds me of NW45 by MAC, and I'm not a fan of that because I have like more of a yellowish undertone. And I know people like to think like a lot of women of color have like reddish undertones, but not necessarily. So let's just see. I am not mad at the the coverage so far. Like, this is some thick stuff. I think it says medium to full coverage. It says that it's medium to full coverage, but girl, this is on some like Kat Von D Lock-It foundation type of situation. So let's see. In my viewfinder, it looks like I look like a orangey mess. I like it, but I just don't know how I feel about so here it is. I feel like my lighting makes it look lighter than what it is on camera, because my viewfinder, it doesn't look that bad, but in person this looks like orange. Like, you see how my neck has like yellowish undertones? Like, I feel like this is orange. So I don't know, like, should I? A part of me feels like I should have gotten the shade lighter than this. In the shade under this Spicy Almond, but that was looked a little bit too light to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation and stuff off camera. I mean, my highlighter, concealer, and all that off camera, since my camera's about to die, to show you guys, and I'll come back and tell you how I like it. But here's what it looks like with just the foundation. Honestly, the coverage, I'm digging it. I have no complaints about the coverage. It's just the color for me is, I'm not sure. I would just like it to be a little bit less orangey or a little bit less reddish. But yeah, so here's what the foundation looks like on me. So this foundation, I will say, does give you a very nice coverage. Like, oh my god, like, now that I have my concealer, my highlight, my contour, all of that popping, like, I feel really good about this foundation. As you can see from the demo that I did, I was a little bit put off by it because it was orange, and in that video clip I kept saying Smurf, but I meant to say Oompa Loompa. Like, it is like orange. Like, I was like reddish oranges, like just a reddish oranges mess, to say the least. So as far as the color, it's not perfect, but I was able to manipulate it by doing my whole face routine that I typically do. So by me adding all this extra zhuzh, it was able to counteract the true redness and the true orangeness of the foundation. Now, if you are someone that's similar to my shade, then could you put this foundation on and walk out the door and try to act like it's your natural skin? No, because the color is just that off. I will have a little foundation reference in the description box below so that you guys can get an idea of what I am in different types of brands of foundations. So yeah, I genuinely wholeheartedly love this foundation. Like, I know that from the other reviews that I have seen, a lot of people have been talking about this whole shading issue, so that it has been like a concern with people, and a part of me was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and get the Spice Almond and just, you know, and see how that works for me. But I still feel like that once I do purchase that foundation, it might still maybe a little bit too light. So being that I'm not like overly dissatisfied with the color, I'm going to keep it and just still continue to do, you know, to just wear it like this, because the coverage is absolutely amazing. Like, I feel like if a high-end foundation in the drugstore foundation had a baby, it would be this Milani foundation. Like, the coverage is great. Like, I paid $8.97 for this at my local Walmart, and to me it was legitly worth every penny. Like, this foundation gives you such a beautiful finish. Now, when I was applying it, I did notice that it was a little bit thick in consistency, so that's something to consider. Me personally, that's not something that bothers me, because I feel like foundations that are thicker, they tend to clog your pores a little bit more than those who are a little bit more watery. But I feel like if you take care of your skin like how you're supposed to, that aspect shouldn't really matter. Like, to me, it has that same thick consistency of the Kat Von D Lucky foundation. I am a thick foundation girl. Like, I'm all for that full coverage life. So yeah, I freaking love that about this. I would like to say again that it looks very nice, and it leaves you looking very flawless looking. Like, it looks really good. Now, the foundation claims to be medium to full coverage, which I think is false. Definitely full coverage. Like, even if you were to apply this foundation with a light hand, it still would be, it just comes out thick. It just comes out ready to, you know, be laid on your face. And again, that's something that I'm okay with, but that's something that you might want to consider if you're not about that life. It says it's lightweight and oil-free formula. When I have the foundation on my face, it does not feel thick. Like, it doesn't feel nasty. It doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. So as far as it being lightweight and oil-free, I can agree to that. I agree with it. It also claims to be long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. Now, that aspect of it, I'm not sure, because I've only been wearing the foundation for about 3 hours now. So yeah, I love this foundation, like, hands down. Like, I would definitely recommend this foundation to you guys. Like I said, I am going to stick it out, and I'm going to keep the chestnut shade. And I just know that this is a foundation that I'll have to wear when I'm ready to be full beat glam. Like, if I'm not ready to be beat, then I ain't even gonna pick this little lady up. Like, I'm not even gonna do it. But yeah, I love the foundation. If you guys have tried the foundation, please leave your thoughts and comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more videos. And yeah, I hope I didn't leave anything out, and I'll see you in my next video. And today I just wanted to bring you guys like a contact review. The contacts that I'm going to show you are from DesioLenses.com. I did purchase these contact lenses with my own money. The contacts that I'm wearing right now are the Desert Dream, and I'm sure that you guys have seen them in my past videos if you guys follow me on a regular.